All right. We had to get the news. That is,
Yeah.
we saved the news at the beginning. By the way, next week you're going to love us because all those commercials you see during our show will be magically gone, and we'll control them. 'Cause we have
we have a
yeah.
new program.
We have a new program coming in, so we
And I
do
do
wanna share.
have to mention that next week we have my photographer friend is coming and is going to be bringing a big backdrop, like an Irish backdrop.
Oh, good. Oh, great.
So we can do a bunch of really cool pictures and stuff
Absolutely.
like that.
Good,
you
good,
know,
good. Yeah,
so
fabulous.
Sam's coming all the way from Ohio.
Wow.
And a professional photographer, and he's going to bring the backdrop and stuff. So we'll have to tell everybody who's going to be on the show to maybe dress in like,
St.
you know,
Patrick's.
St. Patty's Day like outfits or whatever.
Absolutely.
I don't really have a St. Patty's Day outfit per se, but I'll find something.
I'm
cool.
sure you will. Look at you. You're already halfway to St. Patty's Day anyways. You're money green.
Yeah.
Money green. Yeah. Jesse James in the house. from
Oh
Nice Week.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Come on in, my friend.
Come on in.
How are you, sir?
Hi. Little tight squeeze.
Yeah, it is a little bit.
We'll separate
It's all
it out
good,
a bit.
though.
It'll work out though.
It's all good.
All right.
So how you doing?
Good, good, good. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate that.
You bet.
I do.
You got a couple people involved with Nice Sneak, first of all. Talk to a couple guys. Who's going?
Well, the major players, like the owners, are myself and my cousin, King James, and then we also have Wilhelm K.
Oh, really?
Is with us, and then so is Kevin Disciple.
Okay. Yep.
He's one of our artists. We've got Sierra. She's one of our artists. Jace One's on our label. Dink is on our label. Gusto's on our label. But the ones involved with mostly playing the shows is myself, my cousin, and Wilhelm K.
Okay.
For the most part. Oh, and Promo Paul, too.
How long have you been doing it?
We've been putting on shows. We just celebrated our 8-year anniversary not too long ago,
Nice.
but we're actually pushing closer to 9 at this point.
Cool.
So,
So what did you do before you got into party planning? Did you like have a regular job? You know?
well, I still have a regular job.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, you gotta have a,
Yeah, you
you gotta have a regular job.
Right.
Yeah, I work a lot of hours. I do heating and cooling, and it's
Oh,
been.
good.
Yeah.
We could use you.
We could use you.
Yeah, but you see this winter we've been having?
Oh,
I hate it and I want to leave now.
I've been doing like 70, 80 hours
Bye.
a week.
Well, that's a good thing for you.
I
Now you can afford
I
the
feel
big
like
time
I feel like
DJs.
hibernating. Like seriously,
Yeah.
like going to sleep for like 6 months.
Yeah.
I'm exhausted, but
I hear
but
ya,
it
yeah.
is a good thing. It is a good thing. It's definitely I want to do I can do it while I'm young, so
Oh, yeah.
let's get it over with.
Yeah.
Stack some cheese real quick, I guess.
I mean, look at it that way. You got some
Yeah.
big stuff coming up. I mean, some of
Yeah.
the big events you guys are doing right now. You're going to be getting involved, like obviously the Electronic Fest coming up and stuff like that.
Well, we usually run a booth there
Okay.
every year, like right there on the main strip when you walk in.
Right.
Well, to sell our merchandise and to pass out, our flyers for our events for that weekend or whatever, and meet and greets with artists and whatever. So yeah, that's something that we definitely look forward to.
Okay, cool. Last weekend, I think it was the weekend before the big party.
Yeah, it was about 2 weeks ago. I
2
think.
weeks ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
So yeah, two
Yeah.
2 weeks, 2.5 at this point. It was at the City Club Leland Complex.
Yeah.
It was a good time. It was a good time. It was called She Loves the D.
Yep.
Yeah, we had Bad Boy Bill, Aphrodite, Mount Eden, Heavy Grinder, myself, and then obviously Disciple and more of our artists and all other local talent.
Now,
So-
I haven't seen too many parties there. Are you guys just starting to throw parties there now, or?
Well, unfortunately, we won't continue to throw parties there.
Oh yeah, one of those things.
Yeah, well, they fucked us a
Yeah,
little bit
yeah.
on our contract. We signed a contract with them saying that we could have a 2,000 person capacity, and then at roughly right around 1,200 people, the fire marshal cut us off and wouldn't let nobody else in.
Yeah.
And basically breached contract, and so unfortunately, the party that we're doing on Saturday
Yeah.
is now at the Majestic. It was
Right.
supposed to be at the Leland,
Yeah.
but because of that, we just moved our show.
It sucks because the Leland has such a great vibe and a potential.
It does.
I mean-
and it would have been great to know their true capacity ahead of time instead of have them sign some literally, dude. I could show you. I didn't bring it with me, but I can
Yeah.
show you the paper. The contracts we signed was for a 2,000 person capacity. We did a walkthrough.
That's good that you guys did that though.
We
Look what happened.
were
you know?
using not only their club though, we were using the ballroom upstairs.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
And so it was supposed. It should have actually been enough.
Oh
But-
yeah, for
but-
sure. Yeah, I forgot you guys were using both levels, and even included is the bar in that one area.
Exactly.
which-
You were like this.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But
you trying to get to
But
the-
because of the fact that we weren't able to provide what we thought we were going to provide, we just decided that we're just going to move this party to a venue that could actually provide that.
Yeah.
Worry free.
Yeah,
know?
yeah. I mean,
It's really the hallways.
I do like City Club though. I mean, I must admit that's why we wanted to do it there in the first place.
right,
But for the, I guess, you know, for the shows that we're trying to provide, this is not adequate.
right. And you guys provide some pretty good shows. I mean, that wasn't too.
What's the
shady
biggest
there.
one?
The biggest one,
Yeah.
our biggest one in Michigan was around 3,000 people. That was our Shazam 3 party. That was a good party. That was Bad Boy Bill, Christopher Lawrence, Green Velvet, Wolfgang Gardner. We had Ron Jeremy host that party.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Wow.
But our biggest show to date was we do parties all over the country. We've done parties in Atlanta, San Francisco, San Diego. We do shows periodically in.
Are you guys doing anything for Winter Music Conference or no?
We are not.
No.
We are not. But this one show in particular was in Salt Lake City, Utah, which we do shows at frequently. It was Benny Benassi, Diesel Boy, Four Strings, DJ Class, a lot of people.
Right.
We had just over 7,000 people.
Wow.
It was good. And it was cool too because the venue was like directly on Salt Lake, and the third room, the major room was on like the outside, like a grassy knoll area, and the lasers were shining on the Great Salt Lake. It was really
Whoa.
sweet.
And
Yeah,
you
it
guys
was
put
cool.
that all together and everything?
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
no kidding.
Yeah.
See, there you go. And that shit costs money, man. To do
It
something
was-
out of town.
it
Well,
was-
actually, it's cool because a lot of those guys are on the West Coast. A lot of, like, Diesel Boy, I think, is on the West Coast, and so is Chris.
We actually moved Wilhelm K out there to set up shop for like a couple years.
Oh, yeah? No
Like,
kidding.
Yeah, to be our liaison.
Oh, good,
And,
good.
He did a good job. I mean, he's got a solid repertoire with
Yeah, yeah.
a lot of promoters and production companies and talent agencies around the country. So
Right.
he's a good asset to the
Right,
team for
right,
sure.
right. Cool.
Yeah.
Now, do you DJ?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Okay, cool. I just was curious. I think she's trying to tell us something. You're trying to... Huh?
The word.
Oh, yeah, she's talking about every Friday. We do every Friday at the Works. Bounce. Yeah, we got just it's a little weekly. We try to bring at least one international headliner. As opposed to your question, I do DJ. I'm Jesse James. That's what I go by.
Okay.
I spin techno. I like it a lot. I like techno.
Is that your
it's good
reasoning
music.
for getting into all this? Because you just love the music? And stuff?
That's where it started from. Yeah,
Mhm.
my cousin and I both just fell in love with it from the get go.
Now, what really got you into that? I mean, is it sounds like, man, I could do this kind of party, I could throw these kind of events, or just like,
Well,
and then you
see, at the time when I first started going to parties, I was, we're talking about the late '90s.
right, yeah,
I was still in high school. I was, 18. I had mohawks, chains, this place. I was super heavy into punk, and
mm-hmm.
I went to this party, and I thought like the dancers were like hired professional people. Like
right,
I didn't know what was going on. I was like, they were talking about all day long. Like my cousin was like, yeah, we're going to this party. We're going to this party. And I was, was just used to like house parties or whatever. I was like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
we go to this party. Is at a warehouse or whatever.
Right.
They were charging me. I'm like, I'm not paying $20.
Yeah.
I walked in. I was just floored.
Yeah,
Floored.
yeah.
You're like, yeah.
I never looked back.
Mhm.
Never looked back.
That's awesome.
That's amazing. I mean, that's
That was
really
good.
where it's kind of how I got into it. I mean, I'd always been around some type of electronic music, and I understood.
Oh, me too.
what
Like
it was
KMFDM
Yeah.
or like Skinny Puppy
Yeah.
or whatever Ministry. Like it's all got those elements and it's
Right.
all got synthesizer drum machine. Depeche Mode is one of my favorite bands of all
Mhm.
time.
Right,
So
right.
it's just it's always been there.
Yeah,
It's always been there.
exactly.
And then also too, growing in Detroit, you had like Jeff Mills on the radio
Yep.
coming up and just whatever else. It's immersed in it.
Right, and you had a good question about the rave industry, and it says it's really not that anymore. Remember how you were talking about that? How it's like,
Well, like
Well, everything's different now. When they call them different things now, but when I used to go, it was a long time ago. So parties like this were pretty much
yeah.
called raves, and like you did ecstasy, you didn't do Molly. Like it was
Exactly.
different. Like it was different.
Well, the
back
thing
then.
about like when you were in the parties and like when I started too, like it
There wasn't a name for it.
well, there were no, it was a name for us, right? But there
Yeah.
were
Exactly. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. You know what I'm
they,
saying?
were-
Yeah.
they were illegal.
Yeah, it wasn't in
would
the
break,
real club.
You would break into a warehouse.
Right, that was
You
the big
would
thing.
get dirty. I remember I would have to buy an outfit after every show because
Hell
it was
yeah.
just hit. I would have to throw my clothes away. Like, ew, like you get this ravers like sludge on you. It was like
Yeah.
old factories, old warehouses,
Yeah.
they're
Right.
map points or whatever,
Maps.
and it was just not the same thing. We have so much our shows, and I can't speak for everyone's, but our shows are like we have so much time and money invested in them
Yeah.
that we can't we can't take that risk.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So our
yeah,
shows
yeah.
are definitely 100% legit at fully reputable venues or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the days of those old parties, will never be forgotten.
I know.
They helped shape the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
I
weird
need
'cause
to get out and have
Yeah.
some fun and go to parties like this.
Well, exactly. The one week was the Bad Boy Bill one. That would have been a good one. What do we got there? The Mardi Gras. What's up with
That's this Saturday at
Oh, okay.
the Majestic Theater. It's Caspa, DJ Dan,
DJ Dan.
Anasir and Black Milk, myself, DTM, Detroit Tucker Militia, Golf Clap, Wilhelm, Secrets, which is Matt Abbott, part of the God.
Cool. Check that out. Right
So it'll be a
there.
good time.
DJ Dan, I love, man.
Yeah, DJ
Good
Dan's
guy.
great.
He's a great guy. Just a nice guy and stuff like that.
He is too. He is too.
We had him on our show down in Chicago a couple times. Yeah, it's good to see that people are still carrying this stuff on. It's wild because to me, I honestly would expect lots and lots more because of the so-called techno capital of the world and everything like that.
They're
You would think
starting
they
to
were
get-
commercialized. And it is, and that's a good thing, like I said, to really get a handle on it, to be seeing good artists, because that's the thing, a lot of people
It's always
start
been
doing-
there, like he said, though.
What's that again?
It's always been there, just like he said.
Yeah.
In the background. It's
Oh,
people.
yeah. Yeah.
Music got it all comes from something.
Yeah, so.
But anyways, like I said, every Friday at the Works, we got something going on. I mean, we got a lot of big artists coming up. This Friday, for instance, is actually the pre-party for this. It's myself and then Wiggle and some other local artists.
Okay.
But then the Friday after that, we've got what Friday is that? The 14th after that.
Yeah.
So that would be. See, I wrote all this down. It's just kind of whack. Bass Science and Golf Clap, and
Okay.
then the day after that is our what the fuck is it called? St. Patrick's Day party. It's a house party.
Yeah.
It's called Got That Green.
Okay.
Got That Green.
With Terrence Parker as a
Yeah.
headliner.
Oh, yeah, all
And Eclipse and some other, a bunch of other people.
Right.
That's going down too. And then we got March 21st at the Works. We've got the Dub Down Crew. And then March 28th, we've got Bar 9, Octave, and some dubstep people. So I mean, just every Friday is something good to check out for.
Cool, man.
Yeah, and then May 3rd, we're doing an all dubstep show. It's going to be a massive, massive show. I don't want to give any clues or hints on the headliners, but it's not going to disappoint.
It's going to be a big one.
Yeah.
Alright.
So we gotta look out for that.
Just a dumb question because you're in this industry and stuff, but the dude from, remember that movie Party Monster?
Yes.
Oh, Macaulay.
Angel?
Yeah,
Macaulay Culkin,
no,
yeah.
the one
Party
dude,
Monster.
Angel?
Kioki?
the guy that's in jail,
Angel.
Alec.
No, his name is
Alex?
Michael Alec.
Michael
Yeah.
Alec, my fault. He killed Angel.
No, he's
Yeah,
getting out of jail
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah.
That's
And I've been told that they're gonna give him maybe, possibly a reality show, and they're gonna follow his ass
Oh
around
my
cameras.
God.
What do you think is gonna happen with this? Like,
Did you
that
ever
was
see
like
the movie? Have you ever
the
seen the movie?
originator of the whole.
when I first
crazy...
started going to parties, when's my first party in '99, right? When I
Yep.
first started going to parties, they were talking about it. Like we were like, "Hey, did you hear about those
You
kids?"
can make a move.
They're like, "Hey, did you hear about those kids in New York that killed that drug dealer?"
Right.
I was like, "No." They're like, "Well, they found his body in the river." It was crazy. Like, so it was like a story everybody's like whispering about, like asking about. It was like everybody knew about. Hey, did you hear about those fucking? Fucking that dude up. So like a couple years later, like 3 or 4 years later, when they actually made a movie, I'm sitting there watching this fucking movie.
right.
Like,
right.
damn, dude.
I'm like,
Wow, I recognize that scene.
That was a good movie,
Yeah.
dude. That movie
Right,
was
right.
so
God,
good.
that's that shit. So yeah, I mean, it really went
Yeah.
down. I mean, like, and it talks about Kyoki in there, and
Yeah,
like,
Kyoki's in
it
there.
kinda-
Fuck, yeah.
it talks about like how everything really came. It's really, it's.
It was a
oh, man.
great movie.
It's a
Well, to
great,
me,
great
that
movie.
was like a
But
sick-
this guy's getting out, and I
Yeah.
just wonder how
That-
he's gonna adapt to, like, society now, because he was like in this fantasy world back then, went to jail, now he's getting out,
Which
and it would
one
be
was
like, it was the
I
main, the
actually
one
have,
that
the
Macaulay
Kyoki
Culkin,
Trip album, and on the
was.
inside cover,
Michael
he
Alec, the
thanks
main
Michael
guy, he's
Alec,
supposed to get
and
out of jail.
the song,
Seth
I can't
Green
remember which song it is, but it says,
Yeah.
"I'll never forget our
Wow.
faithful taxi ride that started this whole thing."
No crazy.
Like right there, like in the album, it's pretty
Wow. Fucking badass. Yeah, that was an interesting little story. It's weird because we actually threw a party in Chicago, around a call Party Monster, and our friend JoJo, who's in the movie, he was in the flick, and ironically enough, we ended up bringing in Louis Osborne to spin the party, which is Ozzy Osbourne's kid. And shit.
Really?
Yeah, that's a wild one. Like, yeah, it's pretty wild. Yeah, it's pretty wild shit.
cool. How'd he do?
Louis is all right. Like I said, he does
What's
like
he
a tech
playing?
step. He does tech step or some shit like that. He does like a real underground shit, like like that. Like nobody ever really want to come on and hang out with him, But he's good. He's slammed down, He's good. And then that, you know, the party was all good, you know, and shit like that. And it was just interesting to see that story and just like the little surrealness around, like how they kind of eclipsed that. It would have been cool if they brought Keoki up, but I don't think Keoki tours anymore. But anyhow.
Yeah, he's married to some dude who lives in Texas, I heard. I
He
swear to
was
God.
the reason the first techno CD I ever bought was Keoki. And that's
Right.
when I really started to get into that lifestyle and stuff. So
Right.
the movie kind of rang true for me when I watched it too. Whose phone?
Uh-oh. Oh, you
Somebody's
know, the
out-
mystery skull. Oh, he went outside. Oh, he's
Oh.
outside. Who's coming in? Oh,
Ooh.
stay back. You're ringing. You gotta turn off your
Ooh.
skull. Oh, that's all right. Don't worry about it. It's live. We don't
You've
mind
been
it.
a
It's live.
bad boy.
Well, Jesse James, thank you very much, and
Thanks,
all
sir.
best
Thanks
of
for
luck
having
to
us.
this
Thank
night
you.
sneak. And do me a favor, quick, give out that email, website, and all that stuff one more time. so-
www.nightsneak.com. Information for all our upcoming shows. You can also check it out at Nightsneak or Facebook /Nightsneak. This Saturday at the Majestic. Good times.
Good
Jesse
times.
James.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having us. I
Hey,
appreciate
we'd
it.
love to have you back. If you have another big party, come on back.
Bring
Talk
some of
about
your
it.
fancy DJ friends, too.
We've
Yeah.
always got big parties coming up,
Yeah.
so I could definitely
Well,
do that
yeah,
for you.
anytime. Just bring them back. We're here Tuesdays. Let's
All
do it.
Alright, word.
Brad, if you're out there, Brad, give us a call, Brad. Where are you,
Brad.
Let me see if he's out there.
He's
See
like,
that.
nope.
He's offline.
He's like, no.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Brad, if you're out there. Okay, I'm speaking to a mystery skull, Chloe. Number
Say
2.
So.
He's all excited back there. He's been so quiet. It's like amazing.
I've never heard it so quiet here. Everybody's
I know.
usually loud and drunk and acting crazy.
What's that?
So we can do that.
Are you drinking over there, ladies? Are you having a good time?
Yeah, get drunk, be loud,
We're drinking Captain. The
yeah!
dirty girls are drinking Captain Morgan's.
Well, you know.
Give it up for Captain.
Sometimes we like.
Give it up for the Captain.
Oh, I had a good laugh because last week we had Jeremiah Ferguson and
Yeah.
he brought some of his band members and they were drinking a bottle and I was like, let me see that, and I look at it and it was called Lady Blythe.
Yeah, Lady Bly or something like that.
Lady Blythe?
Yeah, Larry
No,
Bly.
it was BLYTH or ITH, and it looked just like Captain Morgan, but it was like a woman
Yeah.
wearing the whole outfit and stuff.
And it was good.
But the bottle looked just like the Captain Morgan.
Yeah.
It tasted better than Captain Morgan.
Oh, it's good.
I'm sure it'll give you way worse of a hangover, but it was like more. But it tasted really good, like vanilla. Like
Yeah.
it was really. It tasted better than Captain Morgan to me. I was happy.
Captains are always better. That's right.
Oh, and I just hope our one friend's okay who drove kind of wasted the other night.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah,
we
yeah,
just hope you're
exactly.
okay.
Yeah.
No names, just okay. Hopefully you're all good.
You're always welcome to stay at the dungeon.
Just
Always
stay
keep
at the
in mind,
dungeon
you drink
next
too
time,
much.
honey.
We don't,
Okay.
we don't know who you wake up with, but you're always welcome to stay. Right?
It's either this or the clown from the Stephen King It movie.
Number 2. Let's go with the 1st
Let's
one
do the
again.
first one.
All right,
The
the
first
first
one
one.
was our mystery skull wears more scarves than Liberace.
That's right.
Our second clue is the skull is raw and always filled with X.
That's right.
Oot, oot.
The skull is always raw and filled with X. So if you know what it
Yeah.
is, get up on our Facebook there. We got Jamie out there and Candor. She's out there tonight, and they're saying, hey, they're the winner. So if you want to be the winner, just, I know who it is.
And if you guys want, just say hi to them anyways.
Say hi.
Say
Say
hi,
hello.
tell them you're watching.
You're watching this live worldwide, by the way. We'd like to say hello to our new friends in Europe over there. We sent out
Oh, I
that
know,
t-shirt, yeah.
we sent out some t-shirts.
Yeah.
Hi, guys. Thank you for
Yeah.
supporting.
Yeah, very much so. The
I made
UK.
sure to rub my butt all over those shirts before we sent them.
Exactly.
No, I'm kidding. Unless you're a girl. It was
You know,
only
I
for
did
the
see,
boys.
earlier in the night there, Carl Craig's going to be over in Europe too, playing a gig. I
Oh,
think.
really?
Yeah, he's going to be over there. And Norm
Cool.
Talley, we're going to be talking about that next week. They're going to be, hopefully, we might have him Skype in. Who knows if we can get a chance. But I know he's playing over in Europe next week, a week from Friday. So, good times. Good times
So
in Europe.
I feel like we should be talking about. Wait, I need to leave this open still. I feel like we should talk about some Autorama, perhaps.
Why not?
Wait, you know what? I want everyone to meet somebody.
Oh, yeah? Who?
I brought my son today.
Yeah,
I want him to
bring-
come over here. Come here.
Bring your kid
Come
to work.
here. Bring your kid to work
Walk over
day.
That's right here at the
Yeah,
dungeon.
just come here. You just sit here.
What? You didn't tell me.
Look, did you know it was him?
No.
You didn't know this Mike Kid?
Surprise.
Look at him, isn't he cute?
All right. Thank you.
This
Yeah.
is Mike. Wait, just stop. Stop. Just say hi. How you doing?
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Just chilling.
Are you enjoying the show?
Yeah, it's fun.
Is it?
Yeah.
Cool.
You're like the main star though. Like I'm just cracking
Well,
up at
thank
everything
you.
you do.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll say hi again.
Hi. Bye now. Good night.
Thank you.
Yep.
Bye.
Love you.
Once again, Justin Bieber, ladies.
I already saw that comment.
What's going on here? Speaking of dirty girls.
Beaver.
Yes.
Beaver.
So that segue, I used to be on radio.
Dirty girls.
Heading back to
Oh,
Canada.
he's a good guy. He's a good guy, that guy. He always uses that thing. You know he uses that too. He'll be walking down and he'll be like, oh, he looks like Justin Bieber. And he's like, ooh. Ooh, they noticed.
I'm sure it's a lot easier.
Oh, he uses that curve
to-
all the time. You know he does.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Because we've seen him stop before. We're walking with him, and the girl's like, oh, look.
My Lamborghini's in the shop.
We say, hey, just be thankful you didn't grow up looking like fucking Donny Osmond. Especially when it's not cool.
So, I think we should first bring out Fanny Bruiser by herself, and then we'll bring out the Dirty Girls. But right now, we would like to welcome out Miss Fanny Bruiser. She will be at Autorama this weekend. Alright.
He's in a big contest. And we love that shirt.
Thanks.
I watched the
Got it.
contest. I did watch that contest last year.
It was interesting last
It was
year.
cool.
Yeah, this year will be much, much better.
I never
I'm
put
excited.
myself in contests. I don't like to be judged.
Is that-
Only God judges me.
That's right.
The Lord will
I
judge
know.
That's it.
No, for real, because there's so
me,
many times I think
especially
I
in
should win and I
contest.
don't. So I'm like, fuck you, contest. So I just quit doing them. I
And
did.
you know, we could have won that one, I think. I think we could have won that one that was going on over there.
Probably not.
Nah, they would
Who
have.
knows?
Somebody was blowing the judge.
You know.
Literally. You know how it is.
Oh, I like that picture.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
thanks.
Very good.
Oh, look at that, huh? Here I thought it was a late night guest coming in, possibly, but no.
He just
That
opened
was from the Electric Chair Freak Show from Electric Chair Flint, Michigan.
That was a lot of fun.
A lot of fun.
So when you do spankings, do you use full on hand or do you use it?
I have
Full on.
many apparatus. I have tools.
I was gonna say, man, it hurts your hand. It hurts your
Oh,
hand
yeah.
too much to do
I
that.
pull on my shoulder sometimes.
Oh yeah.
I have to come in at the end. The girls go out and do the light work, and then when they get the ones that talk a little smack, I'm the one that gets in there.
So are you a professionally trained speaker?
By myself, I
Yeah.
guess. Learn from experience.
Self-taught, yeah.
Self-taught.
Self-taught fingers.
So would you say that would you say you're dom or not? really?
No, absolutely not. What we do is all fun, and it's more for entertainment purposes. You know,
So you're
we're
not actually really
No,
hurting
we're not like
people.
crunching our heels into people's faces or anything. You know, we have put leashes on people, but we have not. We don't do
cool.
anything like that.
How many times have you done that contest?
Autorama, I've only done once before.
Ooh, who's at the door?
Oh my goodness.
Who might be at the door?
I feel like it's Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. Hi. What's up? It's okay.
Mr. Rogers.
What's up? What?
Yeah,
we're on
filming.
live.
We're
Right
live.
now.
Yep.
Welcome to the show. Todd Prosberger in the house. So we're talking about your Fanny.
My fanny.
No, we're talking with Fanny, by the way. Fanny Bruiser here, one of the dirty
Baby
girls.
Bruiser.
Now you don't do this you just do it for fun though. You're not like
Yep.
you got like your domain like Lady Castrata, guys
No.
hanging and swinging and
No, we are definitely far from her.
Right.
We do look up to her.
right, but you guys have a lot of fun though, basically.
Yes, absolutely. We always draw a big crowd, and we always have a good time. And
That's awesome.
yeah,
So where do you normally do your spankings?
we do our spankings. We do them at our local bars around the area. We do travel. We've been to Chicago for Throttle Fest.
For what?
For Throttle Fest.
Throttle
Full throttle
Mhm.
throws a.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we went out there. We created quite the commotion out there last year.
I like watching that show, and I always wanted to be part of all that. That
It's
looks so
quite
much fun.
different than the show. It's very different.
I
than the
imagine
show.
it would be, but I like watching the show. But I always thought it would be fun just to be part of the mix, even if it would be different.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, I like how Angie does the burlesque stuff,
Mhm.
and they do the dancing
Mhm.
and all that stuff. I always look up.
They
to
did
that.
have the girl troupe out there that did that,
Yeah.
the dancing, yeah. Yeah, and then, we were at our booth and we were having a good time over there, so we did miss out on some of the stuff, but we had a good time. It was a crazy trip to Chicago, for sure.
Are you gonna be setting up any booths?
This year, yes, we are going to be doing it a little differently this year, but you will find us in Chicago. We are going to have a booth that's closer towards the bar area.
Yeah, good idea.
That's the main thing
They
right
should
there.
try to do the Harley Fest at Freedom Hill.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
Captain.
Captain,
Taking
The
notes.
Harley Fest at
you
Freedom
gotta
Hill.
get.
Harley
Thank you
Fest.
very much for
Oh,
coming
thank
by.
you guys.
You bet.
Appreciate it. You guys are
Jesse
really-
James, man. I never thought we'd have Jesse James. I'm so glad we got him. Thank you very much for stopping by. Oh, here, you gotta unlock it there. Just don't let the cat out.
See ya. Bye.
Take care.
Stay warm.
It's like Mr. Rogers.
It is. It's
For
like
real.
one of those people come
Ding
in, people
dong.
go.
I like it.
People come,
Praise.
people go.
No, I'd
Little
rather
show.
not Mr. Rogers. Fuck that Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Yes.
Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Where's Cherry?
Cheery!
Who's the word of the day?
And then he gets caught in a porno theater. I got Brad calling in here. Hold on one second.
Okay, cool.
Let's see.
Mecca, Mecca, hi, Mecca, hi.
Mecca
What's
hi,
happening?
Mecca hi, ni ho.
How are you?
Good, you?
I'm good. Hey, can you call me back in like 5 minutes?
Yeah, I'll call
Thanks.
you back in five.
All right, cool, man. 5 minutes. Cool. It was good. It's on Vegas.
I wish.
No, he's
So
on
we
I
need
know,
to
I
get
wish.
the girls out here. We
Let's
need
bring
to
out
see
these
the-
girls.
the
Yeah, come on.
girls. Come on, girls.
We're bringing out
Come
some
on,
hot
dirty
ladies right
girls.
now. We got Rowdy and the Captain Patches.
Captain Patches.
That's right. Once again, and I'm gonna leave the ladies with the ladies for a second.
Here, we'll share.
Come on, get in there. Get in there.
Scoot over, guys. I got another chair.
Oh, okay.
Get in there. I'm gonna run in here.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Hurry up. Go ahead.
Oh my goodness, the
I don't know,
cuteness
we're
factor.
comparable here.
She's like, hey.
So are you guys also professional ass smackers?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
We've been
gracious.
called the spanking girls.
Yeah,
Are those our
girls.
spanking girls going by?
Spanking girls. Did you go to Chicago and stuff?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
that was crazy. There was actually, she said that this next year they're gonna put us by the bar, but last year they had us kind of in the back, and it got to a point where we were blocking so much of the traffic of the event that the next day everybody was just like, no, you have to go.
And we
with
got
the crowd."
moved.
They moved us
Yeah.
because we caused too much.
So what, you guys had a thing, I saw the sign, right? It says $1.
That's kind of just
Just a little
that's the
tap.
teaser.
Okay. That's what I was gonna
You
say.
get one for
For
$1.
30 for gets a shit?
no.
$10.
$10.
Oh. I was like, you're gonna
People
spank
are
him so
petty
hard
shit.
that he's gonna
We're gonna
shit
make him
for
shit,
30?
yeah.
I think I may have made that happen before.
Maybe.
It wasn't me.
That sounds great.
You all have those?
We all have mustaches.
Oh my god. They all have mustache tattoos. That's like the best thing I've ever seen ever. All my friends, now we all have to get them. No, I'm kidding.
You
We
should.
would,
Do
we
it.
would not bite off you guys.
Do
We
it.
would
No,
do that,
every-
you guys.
We want
would have
everybody
it.
to have a mustache. It's great.
So, okay, $1 gets you a little whap. What would $5 get you?
Well, it goes $1 or $10. You get a
Okay.
$10 tie down. You get a $20 make it hurt, or $30 gets all that plus a shirt. So the $30.
So
is a
everybody
big
usually does
show.
the 30, and a lot of people, I imagine, would pay for their buddy to get it.
Oh,
Exactly.
That's
our
the
biggest
main-
seller.
That's the whole thing with the
That's-
body.
yeah.
Yeah.
You need to put that on your sign, like,
Well,
get your
we
friend's
tell
ass
people-
kicked. $100.
Yeah, you gotta go about that kind of sneaky, like, hey buddy, that's your
Come
friend
here.
over there. Why don't you guys all pull up $1 and then send them over, and then if you keep tipping us, we'll keep
In
Yeah,
a
we'll
weird,
keep
it in there.
in a very weird way, it's almost the same as working a bachelor party. It's weird.
Kind of, yeah.
You gotta break them.
Right, they're all like pulling money together to get their asses or their friends' ass beat. Their ass's friends beat. That makes
Their ass's
no
friends
sense.
beat.
It's a lot of fun when we get to ambush people because we do just go up and sneak up on them and like
Yeah, we'll
cuff
run
them
up behind them and we're just like, hey, how are
Throws
you
a
tonight? Handcuffs. You're coming with
sneak
us.
it right in there.
With a cricket paddle.
Well, we do
And
this.
then, yeah.
I don't know if you guys know that we do this. This thing, the Triple Expo. We did it last year. We're gonna be doing it again, and we would love to feature you guys. We want them to have their own little area where they can
Absolutely.
paint everyone's asses and stuff. This would be
for
great.
Yes, be perfect.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we'll give you a little spot. You guys
Done.
can just tear it up
So
and
can I
make your
sneak in
money.
here?
Absolutely.
Here, I can sneak it behind you.
Okay.
Look at that.
Wow, that's
Getting
one
cozy
fly
in
motherfucker right there. Go,
I feel like
Regis.
I'm back at the swingers party, except I'm more dressed. Actually, we kept on our clothes this week. I think we're the only dressed individuals. Like, look at
I
this.
was a good girl until
I know
I
you
was
were.
bad.
Let's put it this way.
Until I was
I'm gonna tell you right now. Kelly actually walked out of a party sober.
What?
Yeah.
I wasn't sober.
Well, she was damn close. Well, you were acting sober.
I know, I wasn't.
There's a
I
difference.
know.
Because usually I'm drunk and I'm singing, yeah.
Okay, so tell us about the Autorama now. The people, there's a contest going on right now.
Yes, right now on Facebook, if you search Fanny Bruiser, you'll see my lovely tiny face. And you're gonna scroll down and you're gonna find a picture of me in a bathing suit, in a leopard print bathing suit, and you're gonna click on it and you're gonna like it. And that's all I need. That's all I need. I've got one girl in front of me, and I was in front of her,
Like
but
it.
it's been a
Like
tough
it.
race.
So basically
just-
they're doing an online thing rather than
Yes.
a live thing
Yes,
this time. 'Cause
and right
last year-
now, that's this part
Okay.
of it, the Facebook. Now, if the person who wins the Facebook like contest gets a small prize,
Okay.
but I'm going for the big prize. So
Good for you. Go for the money or
So
That's right.
were there judges or was it audience participation type of a vote?
for the Facebook part,
No, not. I know
For
the
the-
Facebook
for
part
the-
is obviously your friends participating, but when you do the live thing, because I was there last year, I just didn't know how it worked. But was it like they had a panel of judges, or
do.
was it okay?
They do have a panel of judges, and they judge you on your hair, your makeup, your outfit, your style, your
It's like a
stage
real
presence,
pageant.
your I mean, if you're
Well,
just
you
your
were in high school
attitude,
again.
it's everything. They judge you on everything.
Right.
So you really have to be on point when you get out there.
Now, how can you be involved in this? Is it months prior to this,
I
or
want
can
to
you
do
go
like
up
the
and sign
pageant
up?
training, like. For
Um,
everybody.
To sign up, really, I just submitted a picture a couple weeks ago, and
That
that's
quickly?
about it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Some competitions you have to pay for, but the prizes are bigger. Like Chicago. For what is it? Iron Invasion. Iron Invasion out there. We didn't have to pay for that one, and that one was so cold. But a very good
You guys
contest.
get over.
Very good.
I'll just take a quickie break so you guys can talk to the DJ.
There you go. All right. I kind of like this position.
Right.
I really
Just
do.
quickie and break it. and I'll
All
be
right,
back.
that's cool.
But yeah, out at Reva, I need people to come out and holler loud for me because crowd participation is a part of it.
All right.
So I'm obviously taking my girls with me for
Bring
my
your
support.
bullhorns.
Bring
Yell
the
loud.
bullhorns.
Bring the
Yes.
bullhorns.
Yes.
I
Oh.
want to hear you yell.
Yes.
Oh.
I want to hear it.
Scream.
We
Yeah.
keep those handy.
Got it. I see how this works.
Because
Okay.
I can go so far, but then the crowd can help me.
Okay, got it. Now you guys all gonna be there?
Oh, absolutely.
We're going
yeah.
to support, absolutely.
Okay, and now you're gonna have the booth set up there or no?
No,
not there.
completely
Yeah.
two separate different
Yeah,
things.
you know how it is. It's like it's fun for like biker rallies and shit like that.
Right,
Yeah, you
yeah.
guys are fit in fabulous at the Harley Fest. You love it there. It's a good time.
It
I
sounds
do,
like
I
us.
do actually mostly motorcycle events. That's
Yeah.
where I started off, and that's kind of where Dirty Girls started. I was.
So
doing
who started?
motorcycle
You
events.
guys started? Oh, you
I
started.
did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tell me a little
Um,
bit about how it started.
Well, I was doing a small swap meet for a club that I'm familiar with, and I wasn't doing very well. I actually make custom patches, do custom sewing,
Yep.
stuff like that. So it's kind of my calling at biker events.
Mm-hmm.
But we weren't doing very well, but we were having a really good time because we love everybody that we party with and having a good time with. I had a couple of my girls out there, and we just decided to get a couple skimpy outfits
Right.
and put a little sign on the table saying we were selling spankings for $5.
Right.
and it went over very well.
Very
Okay.
well. Very
Very
well.
well. I was
Now,
really
did you, was
surprised.
that your first day? Did you use your hand, or were you doing like a?
It was hand. I was
yeah.
letting people spank me. We were lining up. We were just having a good
And it
time
worked
with
out,
it. It was
right.
just kind of like we needed gas money home kind of
Right,
thing.
right, right. Yeah, what the hell, yeah, that's the idea. It's coming
So
the
I
last
was like,
fucking minute.
well, I
You're
got
about to
sexy
suck.
girls. We all have nice asses. Let's
Right.
put them in some panties and see what we can do.
Right.
So it went really well. And I actually had a bar owner approach me that day and said, wow, this is really cool. I like what you're doing. You girls are awesome. We're having this big bike party, big bike night that they do out there, and they asked us to come out and participate.
Right.
And so I was kind of like, well, that's kind of crazy. I didn't think that there would be a calling for spanking.
Right.
A marking for it, yeah. So I got the girls together and I said, hey, let's try it. Like, let's just do it. They want us to be there. Like, they just kind of wanted us to, be the party starters and be the
Right.
hot girls there.
The hot
So,
girls, yeah.
It's nice to be like, okay, you're the house.
And you guys are like the step in for the step above like that wedding entertainment. You know what I'm saying? It's you know what I'm
Right.
saying. It's not crazy. It's not like like
It was,
Lady Castrata.
No, it's nothing.
It was definitely a good
It's
time.
more
So-
about
It's
entertaining
fun,
people.
yeah, it's fun.
Embarrassing the friends, like
Exactly,
you said.
exactly.
It's more about being fun.
We also spank couples.
Well, there you
That's
go.
always
We
fun.
spanked them
The
at the
look
same
into each
time.
other's eyes.
It was
Yeah,
so much
we
fun.
love that. That's our favorite one.
We love it.
Who hits who? Who likes to hit the girl? Who hits the guy?
It
Or
doesn't
you
matter.
switch it
like it
up?
all.
we,
All right.
we don't have a preference of gender. We like to beat everybody
We like-
equally.
Yeah.
Yes.
We like everybody.
Cool. And then, like I said, you got the auto round coming up this weekend, and we got to make
Yes.
sure everybody's going to vote and stuff
Yes,
like that. So
Facebook,
let 'em
Fanny
know.
Bruiser. Sorry.
Okay, cool. No, go ahead. Just
Don't
let them on
forget to,
Facebook. Tell them. Fanny Bruiser,
Fanny
man.
Bruiser, FANNY BRUSIER. Search me, look me up, leopard print bathing suit,
Can they
give
go
my picture a
Autorama
like.
on the Autorama.com?
Yes, you can go to the
Autorama.com.
yes, or you can go on the Autorama, the Facebook page as well.
Okay.
And then you can also give our other page, the Dirty Girls Alike.
Yep.
You
Dirty
can
Girls
search
810.
Dirty Girls 810,
Okay,
and
cool.
you'll find
see
us.
us.
Where are the Dirty Girls going to be next? They got anything coming up?
Yes, we're going to
Yes.
be at Smalls, New Hamtramck,
Okay.
For the Detroit Psychobilly Alliance birthday bash,
When
which
is that? What day
is
is it?
March 28th.
Oh, that's going to be a good one.
Yes, at Smalls. So come party.
Yes.
It's gonna be
Get
a good
spanked
time.
over there at
Love-
Smalls
yes,
and
spanked.
get some psychobilly going on there.
Yes,
We have a
definitely
good
will.
crowd that comes to see us at Small, so
Oh, I'll
we're
bet, I'll bet.
excited.
Yeah, that's a good time over there. Alex. We got 2 rooms and stuff like that. So, does it work?
You're blocking the ladies.
Oh, I'm blocking the ladies. Oh, what the hell's going on here?
What's wrong with you here?
People are like, what the hell's he
We're all
doing? He
like,
just
"Fix
stopped
it."
it. And took a
Oh,
picture.
my
You're just smiling.
Yeah.
Sending off in this direction.
It's live too. It's live. I got the maestro over there. He's all thinking about other things,
I like how he does he's got like the sound maker above his head silently.
Wrapping it up.
Even dressed up
Rest,
tonight.
you know.
Rarity.
I like it.
Sound maker on
I
time.
feel so congressy tonight.
Congress.
That's why. Anyways, well, ladies, make sure you come back to the show. Thank you for dropping by.
Absolutely.
Fanny
Yeah,
Bruiser,
thank you.
the Dirty Girls. Thank you, ladies,
Thank
very
you.
much for
Thank
stopping
you.
by.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Watch my ass, right? Let's have Brad calling. Brad.
Thank you.
Call in.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Brad is out there somewhere in cyberspace. We'll have him calling. He's got some really big news. Really big news. Brad. Too bad we can't come. Can't
Brad,
call him.
are you calling?
Brad, call us. Call us, Brad.
5 minutes,
Yeah, exactly. I guess we can give away the clue.
the last clue.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay, I'll read the first 2 off.
All right.
All right. He wears more scarves than Liberace,
That's right, he does.
and the skull is raw and always filled with X.
Yep.
Last clue is he has a face for radio.
Yes, he does. He's got a face for radio. Look at that one, huh? Fucking A,
Oh
see?
yeah, that was you. That was
Exactly, yep. What's up?
there he is.
Just working on some music.
Oh, you are you? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me turn you up a little bit here. Hold on. You sound good. All right, go ahead. Say hello. Oh, there you go. Perfect. Once again, Brad Cohen from Las Vegas Skype in. Brad, welcome to the show. I guess you should tell the Detroiters where we're going to be in a couple weeks. We're going to be out there.
Yeah, from what I hear, you're going to be at NAB with me running around causing trouble.
Yeah, exactly. In case you're not familiar with that, that's the National Association of Broadcasters. Like all the TV stations from all over the world are going to be there, right?
That is correct. TV shows, the networks, everyone's going to try to sell new product, a lot of new gadgets, cameras, production software, and a lot of famous people.
And that's where we're going to be. Because that's what we are. We're sort of famous. Well, over there we are. We're famous for getting thrown out of the casino. Oh, we went out. Oh, I went dead. See, we're famous for going dead, just like that, right in the middle of here. It's called the overheat. It just went dead. It sucked all the power
What do you mean?
out.
What?
It was the polar vortex.
So people can still see us, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. People can still see us. They just can't see Brad. And all of a sudden, we went into the polar vortex. Yeah.
I don't like it.
I know.
Well,
I hate when that happens.
I mean, we made that announcement, but I feel bad because he probably wanted to speak with us.
Exactly, but we'll have him back here momentarily after the polar vortex goes through once again. Exactly. So as we move along on this night, oh, we're back. Hold on.
We're back.
It's coming back. Oh yes, here we go. Okay. Brad, call us back. Call us back, Brad. Here we go. Here we go. And here he is.
Brad.
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 Is he calling you or are you calling him? I thought you couldn't call him.
I gotta find him.
Well, then who's calling him?
He's calling us. We can't have him call in.
How do you answer it?
I don't know. That's the problem. That's the problem. It's live. It's live.
Oh my God.
Okay. Oh. All right. All right. We'll do it one more time here. We'll get it back in a second. Brad is coming in right now through the cyberspace as we continue it on.
Well.
We can do this though. Here, look at that. I didn't know it was over there. That's live. Oh, okay. That's how it works.
I have no idea. I have no idea actually what he's doing because I'm not technical. I feel bad for Brad. We just kind of hung up on him.
That's all right.
In a weird
He'll
way.
call back. But anyways, we're going to be out there in Vegas, April 5th through the 10th. It's for the National Association of Broadcasters. And it's kind of a cool little thing because all the people that are like content orientated are going to be out there and all that good stuff. So
I'd like to be there.
yeah, we're going to see what we can do. We'd like to get everybody out there, but if one of us got to go, we just got to do it. It's like, you know, yeah, because it's like that's where the world will be kind of watching us, and I think they're going to really start to listen because I think we've got a pretty powerful little show. And there's a lot of people in the community, including someone that's our Mystery Skull tonight, who's part of that kind of content-based stuff. So, Brad, give us a call one more time there, my friend. If not, we're going to move along and bring out our next guest, and you can talk with our next guest, too. Shall we do it? Why not? Let's bring out Tom.
Shall we?
Yeah. Mr. Top Prospect? Why not?
Mr. Top Prospect. Come
National
speak to me.
recording artist. Top Prospect in the house.
Artist, producer,
video guy now.
Video guy.
I do a little bit of
Third
everything.
time is the charm on the fucking
Everything.
on the Top Prospect on the fucking show. Third time on the Detroit
How's your
Dungeon.
hand?
Have you ever been in the
Oh,
Mystery
it's my
Skull?
arm.
Yes.
Yes, you have.
Yes.
Okay, we were trying to figure that out. If you had ever been.
Actually,
let's
I've
go
had
take
a-
Brad here real quick, and then we'll get back to you.
Yeah, it's cool. We can.
Hey, Brad, you there?
Yeah, let's go Final Crossing again.
I don't know why I got zapped, but anyways.
Right now.
All right, my friend. Yes, we will be out in Vegas, and we'll be networking with all kinds of good people like you, sir. So we're looking forward to it.
Find some stuff and maybe find you guys a network gig at the same time.
Exactly, exactly. So I think we all deserve to be on some type of network, don't you?
Oh, most definitely.
Real quick though, man.
I
Tell
wonder
us
if
about.
I'd ever watch
Tell us a
myself.
real quick thing about what you launched this weekend, the Z Network X.
Okay, what we did with Z Network X, this is basically a hub for all of your media sources. We have TV shows, Detroit Dungeon's one that's on there.
Radio?
We have the world's most twisted game show, a bunch of different radio stations, magazines, videos, legal music downloads, lots of places to get music videos, anything you want. We're adding new sources and content every day, but we know this is where all media is going to be. It's all coming from the internet. It's internet-based. So we launched Z Network X, and in fact, tonight, this will be the first production Z Network X is doing. We're shooting a little something here called the Dirty Circus at about midnight. So we'll get you some
I like
clips
that.
of that.
The dirty circus.
Oh, you're definitely gonna love what's going on here, Kelly. In fact, next
Well,
year.
we want to try to figure out how to maybe get Kelly out there to fly her out there for this event here, that we're doing. So I think she'd be a definite plus in the thing. So we're gonna
The
try to
dirty
work on that now,
circus.
because if we get them tickets,
Animal poop
man,
everywhere.
let's try to make it happen. Because I think we need to be out. I think this is one of our most important
We need to
shows that
be
we could go to,
everywhere.
though, when it comes to NAB, right?
Worldwide.
Oh, it is the most important show to go to.
Yeah, for us. Yeah.
It really is. It's something. It's the best way to get network, to meet people, but to get yourself out there and get a network deal. This is where everyone goes to sell their product for the next season.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
We are the next Duck Dynasty. Fuck, no, we're not. No.
I'll settle for Duck Dynasty.
Exactly.
I'll sign up for the money, baby.
Exactly. No, we are. No, that's what
You know,
we're
I realize I'm an asshole. I don't even like to watch myself. I
Right.
hate watching myself. I hate it, but I think that
They
it would
watch
be
us.
money.
Exactly.
Because
Hey,
I
you
do
watch us-
get fucking crazy.
You watch us, right? We're crazy, right? Just enough for TV.
I get cray.
Oh, most definitely crazy enough for TV.
Cool.
I mean,
well, listen,
even
Brad, throw out that
outside
website real quick because we got to jump back to this guy sitting here in the chair. But want to thank you for dropping in again. So, real quick on the websites.
You got it. Let's see. znetworkx.com. Again, buzztv.ws. In fact, next week we're going to have the Lizzie Borden special. You guys might love some of that.
All right.
Nice.
Very
Thank
cool.
you.
Well, I'm going to run.
Cool,
Yeah,
man.
thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Woo!
Take care. All right, man. Once again, Brad Cohen out there in Vegas.
Yeah.
Skyping in there.
That was actually pretty interesting.
Yeah.
This guy sounds like he's got it all together right there.
Yeah. Yeah, Brad's a great guy. He's a great
Good
way.
connect.
It's a great connect out there in Vegas. We learned.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Speaking of connections and all kinds of good things,
I know,
man,
what's
since
going
the last
on?
time, yeah.
Well,
Scoot over a little.
sure. I'm just, doing the same thing, same shit, different day, I guess. Just, kind of have my hands in a little bit of everything from the production to the recording to, the videography.
You're good at that. Did you self-teach yourself to do that?
I actually went to school. I just
Did you?
I just graduated from out in Ann Arbor, and I'm actually gonna start back again in fall for my bachelor's for film. I want to get into more in depth in film. I love it so much, but
That's impressive.
yeah, like with the music though, I just can't step away from it. It's like every single day there's something else that I'm doing, regarding a track or an artist that I have to deal with to get on a track, release days, all kinds of stuff, and just gets messy at times.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
it's also the greatest thing I could ever ask for. It's the funnest shit ever. So.
Right, and it's weird because sometimes how do you get through the day? You know what I'm saying? It's like because
lot
you
of,
love
lot
it so
of,
much.
lot of not sleeping.
Yeah.
A lot of Mountain Dew. A lot of Red Bull.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And there is a lot of drama.
Well, that's what I'm
crazy
saying. You know what I'm
shit,
saying? There's always some
it's-
heavy shit
absolutely.
going on. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean.
I
how do you-
deal with shady cats all the time. Like
Right.
even right now, there's a few different people that always wants to
just
go
suck
against
at
the
it.
grain instead of just go along with the program. But I guess everybody to each his own.
Yeah.
I just have to learn to separate myself from those kinds of people so I can continue to conduct business properly.
Absolutely.
smoothly the way that I like to do it.
Absolutely.
And that's
'Cause
why
you know
it's
what,
so
bro? 'Cause
hard.
you're on a fucking-
Unfortunately,
you're on a
it's-
TV show, bro. You ain't,
know,
you know what I'm saying?
unfortunately,
Go.
it's-
So,
Really, really difficult
it is, yeah.
to weed them out and separate yourself from
Well-
them. But here's the thing: as soon as it goes down, that's when you gotta be like,
That's when
okay,
you gotta
done.
cut it off right
Yes,
then and there,
yep,
exactly.
yep,
But
yep.
and then when you go on the seek to seek out new people to work with, because you ultimately can't work alone, especially in this type of stuff that I do. I always have to have help.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
And or even different companies might involve different partnerships and
Yep,
stuff like
yep,
that.
yep.
So, there's got to be a certain level of trust there, and then obviously being able to work well with others.
Mhm.
Finding that person that you can work well with and create what needs to be created for the world, I guess, because it's crazy. Like when I started working with D12, I never thought, I just thought that I was just working with my favorite group. I never thought that I would have legitimate fans overseas,
Mhm.
actually thinking like, you know, I'm like famous or something. It's crazy.
Right, no,
I know, because like I said, I've gotten it like in the Netherlands, like Amsterdam area,
Right.
and I've been like, really? Wow, they
Yeah.
like me.
But it's
Yeah,
true
it's
though, they
crazy.
really do, they really grip up Detroit too.
It
you know,
just
it's
goes to
like-
show how much, you know, music has an impact on people's, you know, souls, you know,
Yeah.
especially, you know, from here to across the globe. It's, you know, if you, like with those outlets that gentleman was talking about on there, you know, with a few key outlets like that, you can reach, you know, a vast number of the world's population
Yeah.
very easily.
Yeah.
And if you have something good to give, you know, that speaks for itself. It's inevitable. It's overnight, you know.
Right. And you got both the audio and the visual going on.
Right, and that's where I thought that, you know, I had to, you know, kind of sharpen up my my methods of you know, getting my point across through film and through music. I just took the matters into my own hands, decided to put myself through school.
That's what I've done with myself, and it's so hard. I've been successful,
Yep.
Right.
but I just imagine the possibilities that I could have in general.
Right.
Just climbing the right, like finding the right, you know. And
Yeah.
it's like just but you meet all these people and.
At the end
You
of
know,
the day,
it's
at
like
the end
a
of the
trial.
day,
It's like you meet them and it's trial and error. You
Right.
either really get along with them and they're in your life forever and they're one of your best friends and they support you, or there's somebody who might hang out for a while and then you realize they're a bottom feeder and you're not gonna kick them to the
True.
curb.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And,
But you'll find that your whole
well, that's why I'm so used to working by myself, and I think, you know, when I do go on kind of like you know, underground, where, you know, I don't like reach out to nobody in the world and just continue to work by myself. It's like that's when I get the best work done, anyways.
There you go. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I see you post that Einstein thing, I think it was, something, or Tupac or something. People who like were like inventive and stuff like that didn't have too many friends. You're basically on your own.
Right. Well, I mean, it's also
You know
like
those
what
sayings they have on Facebook. I was wondering if those people
those
say that
memes and
shit.
stuff,
Like, yeah, you know.
Well, it's also what
But
you have to
I
work
like it.
with too. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like if I didn't have, you know, like if it's not sometimes not about what you know, it's who you know. If I didn't know, you know, certain people, I wouldn't be sitting here right now.
Right,
with you
exactly.
guys,
No,
you know.
that's true. That's true.
Even that, or
Yeah.
you know, even at my job where I work, it's like I wouldn't have that job if I didn't know somebody that got me that job.
Right.
Because it's, you know, and that's what's changed my life. I
And
mean,
it gives
you know
you
what
respect,
I'm talking about.
right.
I started
Yeah.
working for
Yeah.
a group of people back when I was a kid, and I just never turned back.
And that's, you just got to keep doing it, you
Yeah.
know. And it comes, man. You're gonna have your ups and downs, and you think you went down as far as you can go, and shit. There goes another fucking branch
Well,
on, you know.
that
But then,
that kind of shit makes me stronger.
Exactly.
I like, you know what I'm saying? It's not that I like to go through things like that, but when I conquer that, you know, I feel a whole lot better about myself, because then I feel like I can conquer the world. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So,
Right.
because some of the situations I get myself into are pretty messy. They're pretty extravagant, pretty sometimes life-threatening, maybe.
right.
Hey, I hear you on that.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not even gonna lie.
I mean,
So what? Some of the stuff that's going on.
just recording. I'm actually working on a mixtape that I'm gonna be putting out this summer. A whole lot of artists on this mixtape. I mean, people that you would never even think would be on this mixtape is on this mixtape. And then just, you know, working on. I'm shooting little videography documentaries here and there for certain artists and stuff. So I keep that going, and then I'm just working on getting myself back in school in the fall, gearing up for that, and just working. I actually work
Can we
an
throw a
actual
Swiftie
job.
video? Can we throw a Swiftie video?
Absolutely. This is
And I just
you
want
ain't
to
rapping.
say
Yeah, I
right
love this
now
one, man. This
that
is my fucking
there's
video
so
here,
many
too.
people that I know that need to realize that he has a job and is still making the dream come true. He can support himself.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Anyways, this
Funny
is Swiftie
slides.
McVeigh, You Ain't Rapping. Shot and edited by GTP. By me, Top Prospect. This is Swiftie McVeigh T12.
He got hated for that statement because hip hop was going 911, but then mentioned it, they didn't say shit. The truth will overcome. come. Some rappers need to get a noose or a gun when the music is done and use it in the studio. Commit suicide in the booth. Take that flow and let it go. That pick you out of hell for that flow. I come from the era of battle rap. You got a problem with the track.
Slowing it down.
The streets are wax. I come from the
Yeah.
Oh man. That's for a minute.
That's
Yeah,
YouTube.
yeah, I gotta love it.
Hey.
Anyway, let's get top round. Just a little sample of what you do, man. That's a hell of a
Yeah.
video, bro. It really
Well, thanks.
is.
It was one of
And
my
you can
first.
see it up on the website.
It's one of my first music videos that I did. And that's the thing about film. When I go back and watch stuff that I've done in the past, I sit and dissect it, what I would have done differently.
Oh,
to make it
yeah.
right. Because it's all. Something I wanted to say earlier was that, like, it's a learning process. Every single day, I learn something new when it comes to videography,
I do the
music,
same thing with everything
people,
that I do.
anything.
That's good though, man.
I know,
That's
I
what
do
you're
the
doing.
same thing, but sometimes judging yourself so much can really get the best of you, and you'll like really, really, really.
I don't
tear
have to
yourself
judge
down.
myself. I have enough people that
But
do
you
that
watch
for me
it, you
anyway.
watch. But you know what I'm saying though. Like,
Yeah.
you
Right,
watch,
no.
you watch what
I'll
you
tell
do,
you what
and
you-
then
I know
you
exactly
tear it
what
down,
you-
and
yeah.
you say, "This is
Yep.
what I need to do different," which is a good thing. But sometimes you can really get the best of yourself. Like sometimes I hate watching myself. I won't even watch when we do this show. I hate it. But the other day I was showing Anthony some of the videos, and I was watching. I'm like, I'm not that bad.
No,
You're
not
not
that bad.
You're more than not that bad.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact,
I don't like to watch me though, cause I hate the way my voice sounds. I
Yeah,
hate
but
the
everybody's like that.
stupid
We're
things
real
I
cool.
say. I'm like,
I will say
"Ah."
that what you were saying on that as a tip is like, and I know that because you want to dissect the video because you want it to be the best, but then there's that time where you have to let it go to move on to the next thing.
Absolutely.
And then you know how that is just a growing process, but I know exactly. And then it's weird because I grew up in the technology phase of it. So imagine, back and then when you're doing all this shit on tape,
Right.
it's
Oh, yeah.
fucking
I
bouncing and
remember
stuff.
those days.
Yeah.
I'm 34 years old.
Okay,
so
so
I
you're there
definitely,
around
you
it
know,
then.
yeah. I was at the ADAT when they transferred over to ADAT. I was never at Analog ever, but
Right.
and they did the ADAT. That's tape still.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
A
mean,
lot of
it's
people
digital
forget,
tape.
there's work involved in this stuff.
Right. And it's cost a lot of money to produce this stuff too, because you have to have all that equipment that,
Oh, yeah.
that it takes to do it. And sometimes it gets out of hand, but at the end of the day, it's worth it for me. That's why I, go to work every day, because there's always something new toy I want to buy or something.
So what are some of the new toys you're looking at?
A couple new cameras right now. But I don't want to go like on Craigslist or anything. I want to buy them brand new with the
Yeah.
warranty and everything. I want to get. So yeah, I'm looking at 2 new cameras, then just all the the tripods, the lights, all that kind of stuff.
So you
the
think
green
it's
screen.
predominantly
Because my
video now,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
mean,
He's investing money into
yeah,
his damn self.
my
That's what he's
when I
doing.
start back into school in the fall, I'm gonna be getting my bachelor's in videography at Wayne State. So
Cool.
I'm going to be moving on to like all the After Effects and stuff that would make that video 10 times much
awesome.
more better.
Oh yeah, like I said,
Yeah.
but dude, just for like a kind of a
Thanks for
cut and
trying.
run
Thank
video,
you.
that's a hell of a video for
Yeah.
a start, bro.
And so you got to work with what you have at the time. Too.
Yeah, and
It's
you
like,
did. That's the
like-
thing. You
right.
worked with the room, bro. I mean, literally, you did. You had a couple shots on the outside, but I mean, you worked with what you were given,
Right.
and that's a heck of a
software
video.
that I have. You
Yeah.
know, there's
Yeah.
always better software, especially
Oh, yeah.
what I have. But yeah, I mean, stuff like that would just make it that much better. But then you got to learn how to use it too. So that's where the whole going back into the classes again.
Yeah, now imagine that. That's what I had to do. And
I love it. I
and
love
they-
being in
Then they lit it on fire, basically. I said, okay, now learn it again, and here's
Right.
the move.
Oh, absolutely.
That,
Yeah. All right.
that was
Trash
different.
that.
Yeah.
Start over from the beginning, and many times.
Yeah. So, but good, man. Good to
Yeah.
hear. Website and all that great stuff. Facebook.
I'm basically, I'm just, running off my Facebook as always, Prospect Top. You can add me up, if you're for real about it. If you're just gonna be on some bullshit, don't even fuck with me. I ain't got time for it.
Don't bother.
Nope.
So anything's in the work, real surprises or anything like that?
Yeah, well, the
Anything?
mixtape, I mean,
Yeah.
it's no surprise that that's going to be coming out, but the people that are going to be on it and the quality.
Who's
of
gonna be
the
on
music,
it? A couple
I can't
names?
say.
Oh, you can't talk
No.
about those? All right.
I mean, of course, D12 has already been on it.
Yeah.
Just a lot of new artists that I haven't worked with yet that I'm really excited to have worked with and will be working with in the near future. It's crazy, man. I can't explain it.
That's good.
Yeah.
It is good. I know, like, it's good.
You're good? You're the
Good.
boss?
It was
Absolutely.
good. No, I'm just listening.
Cool.
All right, man.
Thank you, sir. Top
Thank
Prospect
you.
in the house.
Appreciate
Thank you
it.
very much for dropping by once again, Top Prospect. Thank you, sir. Because I know he's just sitting there. He's just so antsy. He wants to talk.
Oh my goodness gracious.
It's early. What time is it?
It's
Maestros?
10:30 something.
10:35? Oh yeah, that's good.
Like, oh my goodness gracious. Okay.
Has
so
anybody
hold
got
on.
it? That's the thing.
Has anybody
guessed the mystery skull?
Because we usually have our friends here to help us.
Oh, where? Who? Oh, we got to put this.
Candace.
Oh yeah, our Candace. She's not here
Like,
now.
where's
We need
Candace?
our picture taker, Amy. You know, we need that. And we got to put the skull on.
Okay.
So I think we can have that lovely assistant over there helping.
The
with
mystery skull.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Alright, where's more skulls
Put him
than
in the skull.
Liberace?
He wears more scarves than Liberace.
The skull is raw.
That's
and
right.
Always filled with
X. All right.
He has a face for radio.
Yes, he has a face for radio. Bring him around here.
You have a second.
Amy, you mind coming for
Three.
1 second to take a picture? Thank you, darling.
We need to just make a couch.
Yes, we do. Wait till they make
We're
the
just
bar.
gonna like weld them all together and make a couch. Alright.
Where are you going? Oh, wait.
Alright, here you go. Alright,
All
scoot
right,
your
here
butt
we
in
go.
there. Scoot your butt in there. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. There you go. Perfect. Right. And
The mystery skull tonight is
Mystery
the one and
skull
only
is
Vinny
Vinny
Rico!
Hey!
Oh my God!
Look at
Wow, what an entrance!
I know!
I wanted to do that the first time.
That's probably the
Great,
best
how
entrance
are
you
you?
ever made on a
Oh
show,
my
man.
God. Guys, your show's great.
Fucking
I
hell.
like that
Thank
Skyping with that guy in Vegas. That was really cool.
Yeah, he's a nice guy, man, and it's good too because he can be down with you guys because they're looking for content.
Yeah.
And I think he already had the other radio station on that, anyways. But he's a good guy.
Is he the guy that started that hub? Is that why we
Yeah.
was talking about
Yeah,
it?
he's
Okay.
the guy who started the
Okay.
hub. Yeah.
Cool.
And then he started the hub, but then we're going to the conference, which is NAB.
Right.
And then I'll be able to really network and everything out there. Now that's all the major internet channels, stations, all that from all over the world.
I went to the one in Miami. It was the TV show thing
Yeah.
in Miami with my buddy Alex, and it was really cool. But it wasn't the radio one,
Right.
you know.
Right.
So it must be cool. Everybody down there.
Everybody's gonna be there,
Yeah.
hopefully. You know, we're from Melrose Place to fucking all that.
Right.
Shit. You know, all the big ABC, CBS, all of them.
Cool.
I'm just laughing because you like
Don't know
never
shit
watch
about TV. I know, isn't that great? I'm going to a TV convention.
they're
I don't even watch
sending
TV. I know.
He's sending himself who doesn't know shit about TV.
I know,
I
exactly.
can just sit here and I watch TV.
I watch TV all day long, man. I don't listen to the radio.
Let's send Vinny
I
out
don't, I don't
there
listen to the radio.
Here's how it is. It's really not so much as like, it's more selling your show to them.
Right.
And my thing
Right,
is like, there's no way in fuck that Disney is going to pick us up. There's just
Well,
at
no,
the
but
end of
there's
the day-
somebody,
Really?
there's somebody out there
Right.
that does
Disney.
this.
And that's what I have to do. I
Yeah.
have to really kind of dissect who's
Yeah.
really going to listen to us because I've only
Yeah.
got a couple days and I want to make sure we're talking the right. The
I got
UK, hello UK, they love us. We're
Anywhere.
exactly.
Anywhere in the world because we're global. Man.
Yeah, it's true.
That's what a lot of people don't understand.
Right.
It's all over the world.
Now you've been in radio and TV and all that stuff.
Just
you've
for
done
a
years.
short time.
No, you've been in the business of like the music business.
Yeah, a
for-
long time.
So how
Yeah.
long have you been around the scene? You started with rock and roll, hip hop. You know a lot of
Yeah,
hip hop.
rock and roll, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was an analog guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
No kidding.
yeah. Long time.
Oh yeah. Well, you record shows and stuff or what?
No, well, I was in a band at first when I was like 14,
Okay.
13 years old. And
Damn.
I'm pushing like, I'm over 50 right now.
42,
so
right? Yeah.
I've been
Well, you're looking damn good, Vinny.
Thank you.
You're looking
Thank
damn
you.
good. So
feel good.
There you go. Hey.
Gotta feel good, man. You gotta take care of
I
yourself.
can tell you
Absolutely,
feel
man.
You gotta
good.
take care of yourself, man.
So how do you take care of yours? Exercise or just what?
No, not at all.
No.
Just eat right. You know what?
Right.
Man, when you get my age, you don't exercise.
Right.
But just eating right.
Right.
Drink
right.
a lot of water. Just
Yeah.
the main shit you see on TV, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just don't fucking take it too hard on a daily basis like
That's
you used to
right.
back in the fucking
Anything
day.
overdoing anything will kill you.
Exactly right.
Even drinking water.
Exactly. That's right. That's right.
It will.
It's
Yeah.
true.
It'll drown.
Now, so tell us a little bit about Raw Radio X now. What's going on over there?
Oh, wow. You know what?
You've been in now, how many months is that you've been over there?
I think I was a co-host before, so I think I've been doing it for about a year.
Right.
You know, I think it's great over there. I don't know. I've never been on the radio before.
Right.
And you guys, you give me a treat
Yeah.
so you can audio visual it. I mean, this show is freaking great, man.
Oh.
I love it.
I think it's all cool.
It is all cool.
I
The
I
internet
love
is
being
what's
on
going
the
on.
radio shows over there and stuff. It's
Do
all
you?
Yeah,
'Cause it's
just
different.
fun.
'Cause
And
it's different.
Just, well, it's like unique people, but we can all just be ourselves,
Right on.
and everybody just talks, and
And we got to come on your show. We couldn't make it down there because that
I
one
know.
day it was. a
I
crazy
know.
day.
It was Super Bowl Sunday.
Super
I had
Bowl,
no idea.
Exactly.
I had no idea.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was.
I don't watch football anymore. I don't bet on it.
I don't either. I don't play. Yeah. Oh, you know, yeah, exactly. I watch this shit if you're not.
Right?
betting on it.
No, really. I haven't watched them in about 10 years.
No.
Super Bowl, though, I watch.
Yeah. No, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch this shit.
You didn't?
No,
I watched
I
Bruno
didn't.
Mars. Did you see the
I
halftime
did
show?
watch. Yeah, I
thought it was
watched
great.
that.
Did you like it?
I loved it.
I thought it was
Yeah,
fucking
I thought
great.
it was really
Bruno
good.
Mars is great.
No, is
Peyton Manning being Peyton.
Good
So one of the
entertainment.
main things I love about you is like I watched you do this show. I was in the room, remember?
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
you're so enthusiastic. I don't care if
I
somebody
gotta
says,
be.
but if somebody says I ate a piece of bread, you're
Yeah.
like, yeah! Like you're so happy.
Hey, you gotta keep it going. I'm a happy guy, man.
I know
That's
you are.
contagious. Like
That's
I
good.
love that
I'm a
you're
happy
like that.
guy.
If you're in a fucking depressive mood, man, go
Yeah,
on, give me a
right.
weekly
Hang
show.
out with this.
Yeah, but
guy.
you should see when I get depressed.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, so then
Just
everybody's
climb in
all
that
like,
coffin and shut the lid. Nobody sees me like that.
oh my goodness.
No, it's hard. It's difficult.
Yeah.
People don't see that. It's weird though because it's like you know how it is. Oh, you got to come correct on your fucking show day, and then you got to go back to a life that's some kind of sucks. But
Yeah.
you get through it.
Yeah,
You got to play it up and be that happy guy.
you got it.
Yeah.
Gotta.
Who have you enjoyed having on the show so far? I mean, everybody obviously, but I mean, does somebody kind of stand out?
Oh my gosh.
Ah, well, you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, Justin.
Yeah.
Top prospect. No. Yeah, you know what? Here's a really good guess. I didn't know him until he was on my show.
Isn't that cool? I mean,
You know,
yeah.
I fucking love interviewing people I don't know.
Right, exactly.
You know what I
Me
mean?
too, yeah. And that's the thing is like a lot of people are like, well, they don't know shit about you. I'm like, well, that's all
Yeah,
right.
I know,
like
but you
that.
know what? I want you guys on the show together.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So we're gonna have to rebook that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Because I just want to know.
And now you know what you got to watch out for now is a
What?
lot of people, they want
What?
to be on the show because we're on it. Do you remember that time that one we was on Danny's show and the people called in and like, oh, well, we would have came on the show if Detroit Dungeon, you know, they were going to be on this show.
You know what?
And Danny's
Then
like,
I'll make them
"Fuck
pay.
you." Exactly,
I'll make them pay. I'll
exactly,
make my
right,
other
yeah.
guests pay to
There
be
you
on
go,
your show.
there you go, there you go.
Hey, we got to make our money somehow.
Exactly.
You know what?
I look forward to being
You
on.
know.
Like I said.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know,
Hell yeah. Can't wait.
yeah.
So when do you want to do it? Right now
When
on
do you want to do
camera.
it?
I'm open.
Well, let's figure it out because I don't know what.
Look at that.
Because I don't know what's going on.
Bullshit.
I know. Because I don't know. We might be traveling here in the next couple
Sweet.
weeks. I don't know.
I don't
Sundays,
have
Sundays
shit
actually are
going
good.
on, so-
Sundays are actually a
Good,
good
because
day
that's
for
what day my show's
I
on.
know. Speaking of what time
I
is
like
it?
that
Oh,
it's
no.
radio because I can just crawl into my one.
I know.
Exactly. Yeah.
Do you get dressed up all the time?
No.
Do you get like
No.
dressed?
Last time I
Because
was-
every time I've been here twice, and you're all.
Oh, here
Yeah.
because I'm on camera.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
when I've been to your studio,
Oh, you don't
I'm
have
always
to.
no. I always am like somewhat.
Jeans.
I usually have
You have a
jeans and, like-
sweatshirt on and a hat.
Right, and I had lipstick
Yeah.
and no eye makeup or anything.
Well, it's a laid back show.
Yeah.
Me and Snow Bunny, we
I
try
know
to
the
make it
pictures.
real laid back.
Oh yeah.
I mean, she's done so
Oh,
much
she's
for
a great
me, dude.
lead-in,
Yeah.
man.
Oh
Great
my
lead-in.
God,
Yeah.
she done so much
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Really.
she's so cute.
Yeah, I like it. You guys show up. You guys work together.
Yeah.
And it's good.
Shout
it's
out to
good
Snow Bunny.
Yeah.
We all got to work together, man.
Yeah.
I mean, why not?
Yeah.
That's the way it goes.
So who do you got coming up on your show? Anybody in particular? You just
Oh,
kind of
my
go
God.
by week, or
I don't even know.
Yeah, you're
I
just
don't.
like us.
I'll look at it tomorrow.
yeah.
I'm booked until the 23rd,
Right.
but I don't know in what order the guests are.
Right.
You know.
So what type of shows do you like to go to when you're out and about? You just like to stay in.
You know what, man? I don't go out to shows anymore.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll pick and choose one, twice, maybe every 3 months, but I don't.
Yeah.
You get a night in and
Too
you're like,
old, man.
you're like, movie,
Can't handle that.
pajamas, popcorn.
Absolutely no popcorn. I hate
No.
popcorn.
Yeah. We went
Like
out the other
bottle
day.
of wine.
Wine,
Yep.
snacks.
Yep.
Yes, that's
Yep.
how I am
Candy.
too.
Yep.
I'm already
Yeah,
doing
we
that.
finally went out. We never go out, right?
Really?
So we yeah, it was like the fucking Ike and Tina reunion last night, but it was a good
Would
time.
you- Did you go out last night?
No, shit, no. We only go out once every 2 or 3
Oh,
years.
okay.
It's like our birthday, you know. Everybody.
No, we go out occasionally. We
Yeah.
hit the town, but usually we're trying to get video footage or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll get too drunk where we just can't, but
Right.
we try.
Right.
You know,
We try, we
usually
try.
It's not like an intentional. I'm just
I
going
s-
out for the night thing.
Yeah, right.
It's like
Well, it's
we
always
got press
business.
passes to
It
this,
always
right?
has to be business.
Yeah.
If you're any thing at all
Yeah.
into your craft
Yeah.
or job,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
you gotta
And
do
we
that.
did.
You
Well,
gotta
we
be
don't have to
ready.
pay at the door. We're on the guest list.
You gotta be ready. Yeah, you gotta be ready. You gotta be ready.
We'll end up there.
Like I'm always ready. Always
So know
working.
that. Put us on your guest list.
That's
You
right.
never know if we'll show up.
Yes.
You never know if you'll get
We
any
never
footage.
pay anymore, okay?
Yeah. We never do.
We
no.
never
pay
We
from this
never
point
pay for
on,
shit.
ever.
Yeah, we don't pay for shit. But
Right.
It was like
You're either A,
And
gonna
free
have a
drinks.
Really, you're
Yeah.
either free drinks too.
Oh yeah.
And you're either A, gonna have a really
There's
good
at
time and
least
think we're
one
awesome, or
person going,
B,
"Oh,
you're
I
gonna
wish
get
they
some
would
really
come."
great footage.
Exactly. Hey, that's a damn good. That's a damn good promise.
We'll give you promo.
Exactly.
Promo.
Give us
put
drinks
it-
and cover charge.
There you go. It was a good time though the other night. It was a lot of fun. I haven't hung out with the club here. I've been
Yeah.
in Chicago and
Right
stuff
on.
like that. It was quite an interesting little fun bunch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
It
cool.
was nice.
Hey, that's good when you
Fun
don't go out
bunch.
all the time and you go out and really enjoy yourself. I did that, yeah.
That's cool.
I had a blast. I mean, like I said, I got to hang out with this lovely lady over here,
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and her fella.
I see
and,
you're working all over the place, man.
yeah.
I've been doing a lot of those
Good.
cabaret shows.
I know.
all
I've been
over.
seeing them.
Cool.
You like it?
I absolutely
It's a lot of
love
work?
it. Okay, the first one that I did was about 5 or 6 years ago, and I had a choreographer. We really, really, really tried. Okay, we paid money, lots of money,
Right.
and then it kind of, we were hired, and then we weren't hired so much, and it. And
I
the girls
remember
were
you
flaking-
started
right.
that.
And the girls were flaking out, and I was just kind of at the point where I was like, I've exhausted
Okay.
all my money, all my everything. I'm just done.
Yeah.
So then many years later, just like maybe a year ago, they were like, we want to hire you at Penthouse for this and this and this.
Cool.
And then they ended up canceling me because they spelled my name on the flyer and I asked them to change it.
Oh yeah, yeah. No.
And they
Yeah.
hired me down at Trump's to compete that night with their party. They were doing
See?
burlesque
Yeah.
and we were doing
That's
Moulin Rouge.
cool.
Right. So then
That's
I got into
good.
it again, and I started adding girls, and then we started adding choreography, and now I've got girls with half choreography, not a
Right.
lot. We do a lot of freestyling,
Yeah, yeah.
but it's building up. And now this next thing that we're doing is going to be
What is
money.
it? What is it?
We're doing songs like "Pour Some Sugar on Me."
Okay.
and we're
Okay.
doing
Like real hot shit.
Yeah.
we're doing "Do You Want to Touch Me There?"
Oh,
like
yeah.
Schoolgirls.
All
Like
right, I got
everything,
ya.
and everything's gonna be 100% choreographed. We're gonna walk out and
Like
know
the
exactly-
cabaret thing on steroids.
Yeah.
Sorta.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's gonna be money though because nobody's doing the rock and roll thing. Girls are doing maybe the burlesque and the cabaret, but nobody's doing this rock stuff. We're
Yeah.
doing 30 Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. We're like
Yeah,
I'm singing
I-
all these live too. That's the difference.
That's
Who
a big
picked out
difference
those
in
songs?
life.
You?
Me.
Yeah, you would. I knew. Well, hey, you got to put a lot of thought into that.
But we're also doing
People
like
don't realize that.
I'm not singing 2 songs. We're just gonna dance because I never just get to dance. I always have to sing and worry about singing. So my main thing is I want to throw the microphone down
Right.
for a couple songs
Yeah.
and dance.
So
So
Frankenstein.
we're doing
Oh.
She's My Cherry Pie.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And it's gonna be like a choreographed chair dance with people on chairs.
Oh, okay.
But everything we're doing is gonna be in sync.
Oh, okay, got it.
And we're doing Hot for Teacher, and I'm the teacher.
Oh, there you
of
go.
course I'm
There
the
you go,
teacher.
exactly. I figured Frankenstein because there's no words in it. I figured you're gonna finally get the dance, you know. Exactly.
No, I mean think about cherry pie though.
No, that's gonna be a
the-
good one.
That's the winner. Right
You gotta give out little pies to the guys in the audience.
Yeah, because I can afford.
You want to hear a funny story? Here's a good one. Oh, here. We used to be in this one bar, right? And my one girl, she used to do the cherry pie.
It was
right?
a do-over.
And she had this huge pie, like just with whipped
A real
cream.
one?
A real one,
Okay.
bro. And we'd have like the customers come up, and we'd slam the whole fucking thing right in their face.
And
They'd be
they
like,
fucking
"Pie."
love it.
They fucking
And they love it.
Couple of
And
them.
they pay her.
Couple of them. No, yeah, they paid
Oh,
us.
no, yeah.
A couple of them complained.
Oh, yeah.
We threw them out.
Yeah.
Fuck them. They're now in the program.
That's a riot.
Exactly. I love it.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? They're gonna come back. They always come back.
Here's your
Yeah.
pie.
Here's your pie too. Yeah.
If somebody threw a pie in my face, I would not be back.
I know.
I'd be really pissed.
I'll probably die laughing.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I would.
It's all in fun
It's all
for-
God.
for the
See, here's
people who
once
work
again,
there.
it's not the
Okay.
girls we were.
Yeah.
It was always the guys. And guys,
Right.
and they're with their buddies. All the buddies are gonna do is they're gonna sit there screaming,
laugh.
"Dude, you
Yeah.
just got hit in the fucking face with a
Yeah.
pie. It wasn't me." That's it.
And then they think of it like years later. Go, we had such a good time that night.
Exactly.
Remember that time
You got hit in the face with
Yeah,
an
you got it.
That's
You
it.
got it.
You know.
You got it.
That shit. That
Absolutely.
We were part of those moments in
Yeah.
people's world.
Yeah. That's funny.
Exactly. See, they don't look at it like you do, Ben. That's
I
why you've
know.
been around.
I'm from the east side anyway.
Yeah.
West side's a little bit crazier, I hear.
Yeah. No?
I always bust your ass. Yeah, west
So
side.
you were
I
in a
don't know.
band, you said? What you
Oh
sing?
yeah.
Well, like
yeah, I was a
down
singer. I
river
played
there.
guitar and tried to sing, and I couldn't do both, so I got rid of the guitar.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a long time. I quit when I was probably 25
Oh,
because I
okay.
didn't want to be like 30 years old on stage.
So what'd you do in between? I mean, what do you do?
Oh man,
Because
my
30 is so old.
my
you know.
dad. Well, back then, you know, I wanted to go out young.
I think back then though, we were in the mindset that 30 was old. Because
Yeah,
I was always
we
told,
were.
like, I was like 20 something, and people were like, when you hit 30,
I know.
you're like just.
I
It was
know.
the before the Botox
Yeah,
days
yeah,
and
yeah.
shit. Before
Yeah,
the
but
Botox
nowadays
days.
it's
Yeah.
not even anything like that anymore.
No,
You know?
because number one, a lot of people that are in the public spotlight are getting
Freaking
bits
old.
and tucks and paying. No,
Yeah.
They're
a lot
old.
of them are paying to look a lot younger.
Not
yeah.
Joan Rivers, though.
And I feel like
Yeah.
that.
I don't know what that broad's paying for, but she
I'm just
fucking
saying
talked to her guy.
that mindset of how people are nowadays compared to what they were back then. People didn't have that mindset that I have to continue looking like this and getting the injections and getting the things done. Excuse me. It's like, it was like a reverse burp. It's like a whole new, like, it's like a whole new way of thinking
Right. No, it's true.
with
no,
the
I
way
mean,
people look.
yeah.
And that's why 30 is not old anymore.
But you see
Because
some
the
hot
30
bands.
year-olds, the people that are 50 look like they're 30. That's the difference now.
Was that Christy Brinkley? She looks
Jeez.
fucking smoking.
She's 60.
Man, no,
Oh.
Billy
She
Joel's sitting there
looks-
jerking
Christy
off to
Brinkley's
himself,
60.
not thinking about
She
that.
looks-
Then he's spending money on it,
See
no
her
doubt.
Cover of that magazine or whatever.
She's hot.
Yeah, I didn't know she was that
She's
old.
You wouldn't
the
check her out,
hottest.
would you? No.
She's like the hottest 60.
Wasn't she married to Billy Joel? Is
Yeah,
that
that's
the
what
one?
I'm saying. That's why he's sitting
Oh,
there jerking off,
gotcha.
and he's paying for it twice now, because I think he's still paying alimony. That's why he's out there on a tour again, man, with Elton John.
Listen,
What the fuck is that shit?
yeah, the more money you make, the more money they take.
Fuck yeah.
Oh my
He's
God.
out there fucking. It's like, man, I'm singing the blues because, man, I had a hot chick who's
Yeah.
50 and she's on the cover or what, everything.
And they're like, what, 70 now? Billy Joel?
Yeah.
65.
Imagine
I
that.
gotta sit and play this goddamn.
He could have ran on her
Yeah,
tail.
while he gets the fucking
Yeah.
$500,000 cash money at the end of his concert.
Exactly.
Quit bitching, Billy.
That's right. You
He
brought it
had
on.
wrote a play that was successful
Right.
a few years back.
Was it
I
like
forget
Stop
what
Us or
Jersey
something?
Boys.
Jersey Boys? was it?
Jersey
No,
Boys.
yeah.
Wasn't it? Did he write that?
It's all his music.
Like,
okay,
yeah, everything
okay,
was
yeah,
all
yeah,
his,
yeah.
it was all his music put out into
Yeah.
a play, and it was really good.
He's
I
actually
didn't
doing
see it,
something
did you?
really cool.
You see it?
You know what he's doing? Each month, he's doing a show in New York. Like at the Madison Square Garden.
Oh,
So
one
every
show
month,
a month?
One show a month. He's like the resident resident
That's
artist.
pretty
Yeah.
good
That's
idea.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not a bad
He's
idea.
actually I mean he's really obviously just because he's Billy Joel.
Yeah, right.
We'd have you on the show instead of Billy.
Right.
Anyway,
Calling only.
yeah, exactly. 2 weeks.
No.
He did 2 weeks straight, I guess, out there and sold out every show. But
Oh,
they're
yeah.
gonna try it. And so far, he's been sold out up until June. So get through the summer months, and you know how the Christmas holidays are. He'll pull out the Christmas show. and
Right.
everything, So.
Oh, yeah. He's old enough to do that. What about Eminem's Monster Tour?
Oh, I didn't
Where he's
hear
going
about
to L.A., New York, and Detroit, I think.
it. Oh, there you go.
Him and Rihanna.
Why not have him at home?
Cool.
There you go.
Yeah, but Monster Tour.
So,
I thought they'd stop at a lot of other places.
One of the best shows that I ever went to was 2 years ago. Was the Eminem Jay-Z show. It was at, I think it was Ford Field.
My
Like,
buddy
America.
seen him on the top of the David Letterman roof. They played that, I think they played the week later on David Letterman on the roof, and my buddy was
Oh
at
my
that.
gosh.
Jay-Z and Eminem. That was a good concert?
It was the
Awesome.
most. I've been to a lot of concerts. It was the most amazing concert I've ever been to.
Really?
It was like,
Really?
yeah,
Light
it was,
show and everything?
Well, like they had Beyonce walk on stage. The guy who
Oh,
opened up was
that's-
B.O.B. and like.
Oh, yeah.
I'll just say
Beyonce.
this: that they
Throw the
had
Beyonce
the
train.
most
Oh, yeah.
spectacular sound system
Come on.
that you could ever imagine
Really?
at a show.
Sounded good?
And it was, yes, it was
Yeah.
crystal clear. You know, over in Windsor, that people were sitting on the shore totally listening to the
Oh, that's
concert.
awesome.
Yeah, they could hear it in Windsor.
I saw Pink Floyd. It didn't
Oh,
matter.
that's-
The real.
The one
Yeah.
I
with
seen
Jay-Z
Pink
and...
Yeah.
In Canada.
Well, it was just this
No, yeah.
magical experience,
yeah.
and it was
Oh,
the
yeah.
most beautiful night in the world, and it
No,
was like
that's
a
cool,
summer
no.
night, and it
And
wasn't
Jay-Z
hot, and
and
it
Eminem.
was
That's
just
the
perfect,
way. That's
and
the way
like
Pink
everybody
Floyd was.
had
It
the
was like in
lighters,
Chicago
and
at
no
the
one's
stadium. The
gonna
night was awesome. I had like an ounce
Yeah.
of weed. We
Yeah.
smoked.
You know
all
what?
every
Fuck
fucking
Pink
ounce of the
Floyd.
weed.
They're really good.
Oh man, it was nuts.
Yeah.
Pink Floyd is the shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like if you ever get an opportunity, you won't probably ever get an opportunity. But
I had plenty of opportunities to experience Pink Floyd in all my fucking glory.
Man, that would have been a good one, man. You could have been doing acid. You could
Meeting
have
on all kinds of shit. That's
Exactly,
what I'm talking about. My
right.
glory means drugs. Okay.
Exactly. So we're coming on the show. We promise.
Good.
And who's coming up this Sunday? Anybody in particular?
Young Mike Callio, some rapper from St. Clair Shores.
Okay, this will be like
And-
taped, so you'll never see it again.
Yeah, right. And I don't know who the second guest is. Sorry.
That's all right.
Mystery.
I'll start
better
advertising.
not be-
Yes, it's a mystery guest.
Better not be the person that didn't show up today.
No, exactly.
'Cause-
Who didn't show up?
I'm not gonna.
Come on, tell me.
No, we don't know.
Because Robin asked me.
You
she's
showed
like,
up.
Well, yeah.
That's the main thing.
You
What
know
the
who
hell?
Yeah,
you
the
are.
last time it was a freaking
It would be that
snowstorm.
easy for
man.
me
I
to
was
be
like,
that much
don't
of a
drive.
bitch.
You know how far away I live from
I know.
here?
Yeah.
We had dirty girls on shout
That's
out.
right. Hey, what's going on here? Yeah, we're gonna get some getting out of here. Once again, Vinny, let's find out where you're at. What radio station you want to
I am on Raw Radio X, and Vinny Rico's show airs. Look at me.
Airs.
Is on at from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. every Sunday. Tune in, man. Thank you.
Tune in, man.
Yeah.
Vinny Rico. Thank you. Our mystery skull tonight.
Thank you.
Other people we want to thank. Fanny Bruiser. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys.
Rowdy. Captain Patches. They're all going to be down
Yeah.
at Autorama. We're going to be hanging out there too. Amy List in the house. The Maestro.
Right.
Top
Nice
prospect.
sneak.
Be watching.
Nice sneak.
Had to sneak out of here early
And
tonight. Yeah.
Justin Bieber, aka my son.
That's right. And Brad Cohen out there. in
Anthony,
Vegas.
come on the
Once
hook.
again, thank you to our dirty
blast.
version out there. Thank you for watching. We got to get the hell out of it. Tune in Tuesday next week. We got a whole bunch of new stuff coming up. And guess what? We might have less commercials next week, so be paying attention. Once again, see you later. We're out. Kelly Jean, VJ Stroganoff. Tune in Tuesday. Bye-bye.